Hello, eighth grade. You've been working the last couple of days on quadratic formula and the discriminant. So today I'm going to give you something which hopefully is a little fun activity, which will tie everything together a little bit, and really just asking you to just come up with one equation. That's it, just one equation. Okay. I'm going to ask you to make sure you show me an image that you're going to create, and also an image of the work. So be prepared to take a picture of the work you've done out. I want to see it done out, paper and pencil, with your work. So you need to find an image of something that may or may not be a parabola. Okay, something that follows a curve. It could be the line of a suspension bridge, the curve that goes between the few posts, like the Brooklyn Bridge. For those of you that we walked on the Brooklyn Bridge early this year. It could be something in nature. I've seen people do a banana. The curve of an eyeball with an eyelid, actually. I've seen people do streams of water. Be creative. Look online. Who knows? Maybe even you'll be able to find something that you can take your own picture of. And you want to do that. The one thing you can't do, however, is the one I'm going to share with you right now. Okay, which is an image from the game Angry Birds. Okay, you can't do an image from the game Angry Birds. If there's another game in which it may be a parabola, go ahead. That's fine with me too. And then I'm going to show you how to take that parabola and come up with the equation. So first we're going to be in Desmos, and you're going to want to add your image. Oh. And let's see, where's my Angry Bird image? It's on my desktop. There it is. I'm going to get my image. I'm going to position it and resize it. Where you position it really does not matter. I'm just going to put the first quadrant. Keep everything positive. Does not matter to me. And the other thing I want to do is I'll make it fairly large. So I'll be dealing mainly with whole numbers here. Okay, that's good enough. And so there, the path of the Angry Bird is the parabola I want. Okay? And I want to identify, you need to start by identifying 2 points. Okay? The 2 points you need to identify are the vertex and any other point. I will say it'll be helpful if you have whole numbers. So I'm going to identify the vertex. I think the vertex looks like between these 2 points. So I want to position between those 2 points at a whole number. Okay, there's 10. So I'm going to move this up. And I'm going to say the vertex is right there at 8, 10. So let me grab my pen. And I'm going to grab the vertex, or identify the vertex as roughly this point there, where x is 8. And y is 10. I need to find another point, so I'm going to find another point that has relatively close to whole numbers. It does not have to be exact on this parabola. So there's 9. That's not bad. Let's see if I go to 8. There's 8, 2. There's 7, 2. Nothing's too close. Let's see. There's 7. Nope. 8. No. Looks like 9, 5. Or actually 5, 9 might be the closest. Okay. Again, I don't expect it to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. Okay. So that is my 2 points. And that's all I actually need now to come up with the equation. So I need to remember the vertex form for parabola. Okay. And I'm going to write this over in the left. I'm going to try to do all this work over here in the left. And the vertex form is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. Now you will recall, hopefully, that H and K represent the vertex. So in this case, H is 8 and K is 10. I can easily plug this into the equation, which gives me Y equals A times X minus X value of the vertex is 8 plus K, which is 10. Now the problem is figuring what A is. I need to determine what A is. Well, if I think about it, and if I look at that equation, if I knew a value for X and Y, I could solve for A. Wait a minute. Here's a value for X and Y.
They're the same number, right?
If I plug that 5 and that 9 in for X and Y,
Tell me what this number is.
I can now solve for 10.
Tell me what
Okay,
this number is.
so let's do that. I need to remember that's squared.
It's the same.
So I'll plug in 9 for Y
Same number.
equals A. I'm going to be solving for A. Times X is 5 minus 8 squared plus 10. And now I have a fairly straightforward equation to go ahead and solve. First thing I'm going to do is subtract 5 minus 8, which is negative 3 squared plus 10. Negative 3 squared is 9, so 9 equals 9A plus 10. If I now subtract 10 from both sides, I get negative 1 equals 9A. If I divide by 9, I get A equals negative 1/9. So now I have enough for my equation. I know H and K are 8 and 10. I know A is negative 1/9. So my equation should be Y equals negative 1/9 X minus H squared plus K, which is 10. That should be my equation. I'm now going to type it into Desmos. So let me get this. I can't. I wish I could leave that up there. So I'm going to have to. I know what I can do. I can take a little snap of it. So there's what the equation should be. I'm now going to close my paint program. And let's see. Y equals negative 1/9 X minus 8 squared plus 10. And lo and behold, there's my parabola. Is it perfect? No. It's off. I can adjust it a little bit. So I'd like to try to adjust it a little bit to get as close as I can. So first thing I think I need to do is move it to the left a little bit. I think I need to move it this way, which means I'm changing the X coordinate. So I might do the X is maybe negative 8 is maybe negative 7.5. That looks a little bit better. Now I need to make it a little wider, I think. Okay. Now remember, the closer I get to 0, the wider it gets. So negative 1/9 I know is 0.11111 repeating. So I'm just going to change the decimal. I could even do this. I could change it to, let's see, negative 1/10. Oh, that's not bad. Now I might want to make it a little bit lower. So maybe plus 9.8. Oh, it's still a little bit wider. I'm getting close. So maybe 1/11. 1/12. Maybe a little bit more to the right. 7.58. 7.59. 7.6. And I'm going to say that's good enough. You know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. I use the quadratic formula to get my initial equation, and then I adjusted it. So this is all I want you to do. So I want you to take a screenshot of the equation you end up with. Okay, graphed on top of your image. I want you to take a picture of the work you did. I did my work online where I plugged in numbers and solved. I want you to take a picture of that. Post both of those on the paper that's been provided. The Google Doc that's been provided, and submit those. But remember, both the image and I want to see your work as well. Paper and pencil. There's hundreds of these already done like this. I want to make sure you're able to do it, and I want to see your work and not somebody else's. There are such things as image searches, and I've been known to do image searches before. So let me find something original on your part, please. So hopefully you enjoy this. It's a little bit fun, a little break from working on IXL or Pearson Realize. And hopefully you can find something creative to do a picture of, too. Okay, I'm talking to you tomorrow, I believe. Tomorrow's our class. So see you then.